Hello and welcome to An Angel and an Alien, a Sims 4 Let's Play series by Frimlin. That's me. In this series of over 40 episodes, we follow scientist Ruby Angel and her alien husband Brun as they raise a family. Let's have a look at what's happening with their household today. Hello, welcome back to An Angel and an Alien. This is the first episode in a long time. So sorry about that. So this is episode 49. Before we continue, let's have a look on what's been going on since the last episode. Could you believe all three teens are going to be young adults in only a couple of weeks? Finn's birthday is coming up in just 4 days. And here the teens are again, united, together, on the phone. But I don't think they're all talking to the same person, or to each other. And here all three teens are again. And this time we're saying goodbye to Laurie. That's right. She's not dying, don't worry. She's going to live with her partner Lupo Wolf in Ruby's cousin's house. So bye bye Laurie. So that leaves just her daughter Belle and Crystal's son Tutankhamun. And here Brun is playing with them. And Ruby still has all of the artifacts she brought back from Salvadorada. She's maybe authenticated 10% of them. And so she's still going through the pile. Finn continues to try and level up his meditation skill. Studious Lyle does his homework, and Lysa puts in a lot of effort trolling the forums. Little Tutankhamun watches the clothes dry, or in this case not actually dry, and they weren't dry when the rain came, so I had to actually move the clothesline in the end, downstairs underneath the balcony. Finn tries some pet training with Belle. And before I take out their kitchen table and replace it with one that came in the season's expansion pack, most of the family, apart from Lysa, have a meal together. So Brun and Ruby have their new hot weather outfits on, and they both really like each other's outfits, or something. Meanwhile on the floor next to them, Belle and Tutankhamun have a cute moment. Finn spends some quality time with his friend Helika and the pet-loving teens club. They light a big bonfire and warm their hands. And generally just chat about their favourite pets or something. After falling out with her kinda boyfriend Rock, Lysa was invited to a new club, the Gym Bunny Teens. And Lyle's friend Ern comes to visit. And they have a good chat. Play Lyle's favourite game, chess. And then afterwards, for some reason, Lyle just wants to work out and make himself a bit more buff. Ruby's parents come to visit. Timothy goes immediately down to the beach to fish. Whereas Wendy comes inside to spend some quality time with the family. She has a good chat with Ruby and they talk about all the things that have happened in their life recently. You know, Wendy used to be my main played sim and I still miss her. And I've said it before, but I really would like her to come and join the household sometime. Ruby loves spending time with Wendy. And Wendy loves spending time with Ruby and her grandkids. But all good things come to an end and eventually Wendy had to go home. But I think Timothy is still fishing. Welcome back. So we have Finn's birthday in a few days. I'm so excited about that. He's going to be a young adult, so, you know, I guess he's going to leave the roost, right? But yeah, we have a few changes in the house. I'm trying to think of exactly what point you would have last seen it, but at the very least, Laurie, the dog, has left. She's gone to live with Ruby's cousin and her partner, Lupo Wolf, who's the father of Belle. And yeah, she seems very happy there. Basically what happened is that she was just extremely lovesick and I felt so sorry for her. And well, I just thought it would be a good idea to move her in there, so you know, maybe she can have more puppies. So we have seasons in the Legacy world, as you may have seen in the latest episode of The Vampire Vet. And I started the world in summer, and it was about midway through summer. And so it's still summer now. It's a few days after the last episode of The Vampire Vet. And there's only about just under a week left of summer, and it's going to be autumn. So I started in summer because I thought that would be most like the base game, and that the other seasons would be more different. But actually, summer is quite different from what I was expecting. Lots of thunderstorms and heat waves. I was expecting heat waves, but you know, I wasn't expecting thunderstorms really. I don't know if they had that in Sims 3. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and curious to see what autumn is like. Anyhow, don't let me keep going on and on. Let's have a look at what's going on in the house. So, I said in the intro, I think, but it's Finn's birthday on Saturday, and it's currently Tuesday, so it's a couple of days after the last episode of The Vampire Vet, if you watched that. And we have missed Tyree's birthday, which was on Sunday, but I don't think he's aged up, so I can possibly visit him after this episode and age him up. But yeah, it's Tuesday and it's 6:38 PM in the evening. My cat Ronnie is right here actually, and he's wondering why I'm talking to myself. So, Brun is at work, Ruby is at work but should be home in about 20 minutes. Finn, what's he doing? Let's put those walls down. Finn is just standing there. He is looking at a painting though, so he's not just standing there. Actually, let's unpause it. He has a school project to do, which Lysa actually destroyed. So let's get him to start over on that, poor thing. Lyle has done his homework, that's good. Let's have a look at Lyle. He desperately needs to go to the loo, but he's already doing that. That's good. You might notice that I have changed some of the furniture in here. Why have I done that? Well, I don't know, I just wanted to change basically. So I made the rug a bit smaller, and I just changed the couch and seats for a different style, ones that came along in the seasons pack. So yeah, I think that looks quite good. There's not quite 100% match of colour, it's definitely not style between these two here, but it's enough. I reckon it's enough. Okay, Ruby's back from work. What's she doing? She is hungry, and I don't think it is a heat wave because she's not in her hot weather gear. You might have noticed though that I've changed her outfit a bit. She's now wearing these kind of dress pants. This is her normal outfit. I actually deleted her other normal outfits because I wanted a more consistent look for her in her normal outfit or something. Anyway, she's just standing around. Looks like she's going to start talking to... Oh, she's gonna give some advice. Oh, quick, let's have a look what his character values are like at the moment. So she's going to give some advice to Lyle. It's like, what's his name? So, feeling forlorn. No one likes me. No one will ever like me. Why bother with anything anymore? So, he needs to get his conflict resolution up, but that's not one of the options here. He has got abundant manners and responsibility. Now, you've probably heard me saying this before in previous episodes of this series, but manners and responsibility are quite good ones to use as like a fuel to raise the other ones. If you want to get all of them raised. Like, with Lyle I didn't really care as much, but these two just seem to rise anyway. But he's low on conflict resolution, and I wouldn't mind getting that up, but that's not an option. Empathy is a bit low, so we can raise empathy and lower emotional control. Now, I don't really want to lower emotional control, but the other options both lower empathy, and emotional control is already up to max, so let's do that. Raises empathy, lowers emotional control. Bang, it's gone. So, let me just pause for a sec. Lyle's empathy is in range to earn the compassionate trait, that's good. Actually, I don't remember how low he was. but it must have been outside of the range before. His emotional control fell out of range to earn the emotional control trait. That's a shame, but we can soon fix that. Where's his diary? I think he's got a diary somewhere. Let's go upstairs and have a look in his room. I thought he had a diary. Maybe he doesn't. That's weird. Actually, maybe it's in the bookshelf. Let's have a look in there. Yes, Lyle Angel's private journal. Let's put Lyle's journal there and get him to write in his journal. That will probably raise him back up into being in range again. He's hungry, but it's not desperate. After that, let's get him to do... I was going to say do his homework, but he's already done that, as we saw earlier, I think. Finn, what's he doing? He is doing his homework. I'm sure Ruby can help with that. So yeah, it's supposed to be a parenthood-focused Let's Play, so let's give him a bit of parental encouragement. So I'm encouraging him doing his school project, in case you're not seeing, encouraging him to do his homework, and encouraging him for his good grades. And then I'm going to make her help with homework. Now, she's already maxed up. Well, not maxed up. She's already completed a lot of these aspirations, apart from she needs one of her children to become a young adult with 3 positive character value traits. Well, let's have a look at Finn. Finn has all of them maxed, so I think apart from empathy, and that's probably only from an advice thing like Lyle just had. So he will get all of them, and that was the whole idea. I mean, he's like the ideal product of an angel and an alien. He is an angel. Sorry, he is an alien, and he is angelic. Okay, anyway. So she won't be able to finish that aspiration until my cat's just moving around a bit. I don't want to pick him up and show him to you because that would be unfair to him. He wouldn't be able to settle down again. Wait. Phoebe Angel, that's Ruby's aunt, says, "Hey, I need to get out of the house. Want to join me for dinner at Taverna del Corso?" It's quite a nice restaurant actually, and Ruby is hungry. It's a good kind of opportunity. I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. And I'm just trying to think how many chairs are at the tables in that place, because it's this pretty small restaurant. It's a little restaurant I made probably about a year ago. I don't know if it's uploaded to the gallery or not. But yeah. So, she'll go with Phoebe. Who else could she take? I'd say that's enough. Let's just go with Phoebe, because I already have some concerns about going to a restaurant. So yeah, I was saying I have some concerns about going to a restaurant because it's 8 o'clock at night, and my experience with restaurants, as much as I love them, is that you go in there and it takes, I don't know, all night to get served. The Sims usually end up really tired and falling asleep on the couches and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen tonight. But hey, look at the sun. This is kind of summer sun in Oasis Springs. I haven't been to Oasis Springs yet. No, I think I went to a gym there in the Vampire Vet. But yeah, so this, you've probably met it before. In fact, I know you have. But it would have been a lot of episodes ago. This is Phoebe Angel. This is the sister, I think she's a full sister of Ruby's dad, Timothy. And Phoebe is actually, my theory is that Phoebe is where Ruby gets a lot of her facial looks from, but actually look at her now. I think she's got a bigger nose, but I think her mouth is where Ruby gets her mouth from, even though they've got different lipstick, it's a bit hard to tell. But even that, she looks a bit wider there. But her eyes, I think, are the same. But yeah, Ruby doesn't really look like her mum. I think she's got her looks from her father's side. But anyhow, let's get on with the restaurant thing. So anyway, let's have a look and see what's happened. I'm just going to have a quick check over. So yeah, we have a new host generated by the game. Now this bartender is actually a Salvadorian local, but it's nice to see her there. And who else do we have? Who do we have in the kitchen? Is it Hayashi? Yeah, it's Kingo Hayashi. I think he's a vampire, but I'm not sure. But luckily, if he stays in the kitchen, that shouldn't be a problem. Now, I think this guy is the waiter, and this is Yusuf Mandir, who I think we've seen in the gym a few times. But then these are just some random Sims having a meal. Who do we have here? We've got Niall McDonald, who's just a random townie. If he's a relation of Ruby's, he's like a very distant relation. And Manuela Valdez, she is a Salvadoranian local as well. And Niall is married, so I don't know if he's like, you know, having a meal with a Salvadoranian local on the side or something like that. Anyway, let's unpause it. Me and my let's pauses. So yeah, Ruby, say hi to your aunt, who's wearing some hot weather gear. Share some photos with her, you know. Show her what's been going on in the family. Maybe Ruby could give her a recap of what's been going on in the Angel and Alien family. Phoebe's like, oh yeah, that's really interesting. Thanks, Ruby. Discuss agent history. Why not? Ah, this is Ruby's friend, Jared. If I could just find his name to confirm. Yeah, Jared Crawley. And then this chap is, what's his name? Carrick Woodward. Anyway, it seems that Phoebe... Oh, stop! I don't know where she's going now. I think she's going to start dancing. But yeah, I was going to say, she's in her hot weather gear, whereas Ruby isn't. But Ruby isn't complaining. Let me just check what's the weather like. There's a hot... There is a heat wave, but she's not complaining. I don't know why. Should we stick her in her hot weather gear? Because you haven't seen that yet. Let's have a look. I'm going to use MC Command Center because it's just so much faster. MC Dresser, change outfits. And I think it's this one. No, yes, it's this one. Bang. Look. Well, you know, she likes the color red. So yeah. It's not a big dress. It's not shorts. It's a very kind of slinky dress. Yeah, let's get a table before other people grab it. Yeah, and I think after this, I will update this restaurant and get other people in working here rather than these random service sims. I like unemployed townies to be working my restaurants, and I think I use a mod to make that happen. Oh, I like how she walks through the kind of reception area. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you very much. Look, so many people have come in here already, including Ruby's aunt, Merida. That's another aunt. That's there's also Timothy's sister, but with another mother. I don't remember exactly, by the way, but Phoebe, I think, is the daughter of Scylla. Let me have a look, because I'm curious now. I have it all chronicled, by the way, in like a genealogy program, because I'm that kind of meticulous. But yeah, here's Timothy, and that's his sister Phoebe. Can't see her mum there. If we go to Merida, we see it's Linda Angel is Merida's mum, whereas Phoebe is also Linda Angel. Okay, well, fair enough. So yeah, maybe Timothy is Scylla's... Oh no. Scylla has another child, which is Lorraine, and she's a half-brother, but she changed her gender, and she's now Lorraine. And yeah, she now has a family of her own, actually. She's got a daughter. And that's following the strict one-child policy that's in place in my world. Rodney, my cat, really wants to go out, but I don't want to get up and let him out yet because it'd be a bit annoying to change all the camera settings and everything. Anyway, let's get on with the show. See, it's already 9 o'clock and they haven't even had a seat yet, but that was my own fault for not reacting fast enough. I mean, I don't want to blame the game for that, but don't worry, game blaming will be coming up. Did they get a table? I don't think they did. Let's try again. I know, she's showing her now. Be seated. Here's your table, enjoy your meal. Well, yeah, you didn't actually show me to it. Okay, now I'm gonna get in there and order straight away, because I know that if you don't, then you know, it could be ages. So order for table. Zoom in there. You have to play it for a little while. Ruby's like, I've decided already. So espressos. It's kind of scary that it's suggesting there's been the chef's choice, because it could be that they end up so tired. Maybe we should get one anyway, just so they're not going to be tired. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. Because I just have a feeling it's going to happen again. Oh, there are some experimental meals here. I don't know if Ruby has learnt them all, but she doesn't have an experimental oven anyway. But yeah, let's go with that. Do we want to go for a main? That's my cat Rodney. He's like, please let me out. He's just asking very plaintively. He's not being rude. I need to unclick that because I want to go for the volcanic pasta instead. Why? I don't know. It's just to change my mind. I want to make sure that she's well fed. Oh, is it not working? Oh, you have to go a bit further up. And now I've got like little icons. Probably a bug. Okay, it looks fine now. Confirm. Right, now serve her. Okay, serve her. Yusuf, we want to order. Yusuf's like, yeah, but so does everyone else. What's Carrick and Jarrett having a meal for? They must be friends. I mean, just because two Sims are having a meal together doesn't mean that there's this kind of romantic liaison going on. Has she forgotten her order? Order table. Okay, no, it's happening, it's happening. Just trust in the process from the... There's the cat again. Rodney, my cat. I think I'm gonna have to let him out. Okay, I'm gonna let him out. Back soon. Rodney guilt tripped me into letting him go out, and he's now outside on the balcony. Which is good, because it's a nice sunny day. But yeah, it's just the end of the morning. I'm trying to get in some recording before my house heats up in the summer sun. Because we have like a heat wave over here right now. Oops, don't want to put those walls up. Why did I do that? I think it's because I didn't want to see the toilet right in front of me. Anyway, she's starving. Hang on a sec. Since Brun is now at home, let's get him to do something. He can, how about build some skill? Well, he was working on his charisma the other day, so let's do some charisma. What about Finn? Build some skill. How about a bit of wellness? Because I like him learning that. Lysa. By the way, Lysa I think is going off her kind of teenage crush. She was kind of dating this punk rocker called Rock. I think you might have seen him in a previous episode. But I think she's gone off him now. She's actually, I'll just quickly show you. She's now joined a new club. She's still in the Misfits club that she was in with Rock. But I mean, actually Rock has now aged up to young adult. So there isn't as many people in the Misfits club. But she joined another club, the Teen Sports Club, because she's quite sporty. She likes doing a bit of working out. And so Reese, Janeway, yes, named after Captain Janeway, invited her to join the Teen Sports Club, and she's been hanging out with them. I think you might have seen a screenshot in the introduction, in the recap, sorry. But yeah, she joined this club, and she's rather enjoying it. And I think the problem with Rock, her boyfriend, is that he wants to be a criminal, and you know, she is, you know, kind of uncontrolled, and she likes to be rude to people, stuff like that, but she doesn't really want to get into criminal activities. I mean, I know I run a pretty much Disney Channel here, but She doesn't really want to go, you know, completely to that, you know, edge of the spectrum, as it were. So yeah, she's probably going to start dating one of these chaps. And my current preference, by the way, is Reese himself. But I want to find out what his traits are before I get into her starting to actually date him. But yeah, if you see any of these chaps and you think, yeah, she should really date him, then let me know. I was thinking of her dating Victor for a while, who's like a grandchild of the Fangs from City Living. But he's actually mean. His unknown trait there is mean. So I don't really want her dating someone who's mean, because, you know, that's not going to end up very well in the end, you know. So yeah, my favourite at the moment is Reese, but we shall see. There's also Sundar as a possible one as well. But yeah, we shall see. Let's get back to the meal, or rather, let's get back to waiting. Oh, actually, I was in the middle of doing this. So Lysa can... How about she socialises with... What was his name? Since the patch, all of my sim profiles have been loading really slowly. I hope that's going to get fixed. But yeah, there's Rock, who we know is wanting to be a criminal. Where is the chap that I wanted her to get talking to? I can't see it. The game has dressed some of my sims up in ridiculous costumes because it's... I haven't had a chance to go through all 200 of my Legacy World sims to give them hot and cold outfits yet, which is a bit annoying. And also there's a mod that I have that stops sims wearing the kind of special outfits that they have at events in City Living in San Martino. I can't see that chap. Also, I don't remember his name. Sorry, it must be really frustrating. You know, I don't think he's there on the list. That's the problem, isn't it? But she could socialize with someone else. How about she socializes with Tyree? Why not? Why not? Lyle. He can build some skill or something. How can he? What can he do? I don't know. No, let's get him to socialize with someone. I clicked the wrong thing. Socialize with... Right, let's look at his options. He's getting on quite well with this Earn chap, Earn Hughes. So that's an option. His granddad Timothy is another option. His cousin George. Let's go with this chap, because I want them to get on. Got some kissing going on in the background there between, yeah, Carl Woden and Sophie, is it? Sophie Saran, yeah. Is this Ruby's meal? No. It's like the waiter saying, well, sorry about the wait, but it will be coming soon. It's like, yeah, but it's going to be like midnight soon. So, you need a better chef. Although I know that guy does have cooking skills, so he's probably not that bad. So I don't know what Ruby's doing. She seems to get a bit bored. Oh, she's starving. That's the problem. But she also needs to go to the loo. So how about we get her to go to the loo? Because that's exciting, right? But yeah, we don't want her to, like, suddenly need to go while she's eating. So there's some food. And voila, it's their food. Excellent. Here's your order. Enjoy. Great. Now, Ruby, wash your hands. She's already doing that, of course. And eat and learn experimental food and drink your coffee, or espresso in this case. And you should probably say something to your aunt. Ask about day. Ask about career. Well, she probably already knows her career. I think she's I don't know what she is actually. Yet again, it's taking ages to load. I don't know why that is, and plus the whole game kind of pauses. It's a shame. She's an artist. Okay. She's an artist. That's nice. So actually, it looks like the evening might not be that late after all, because she's got her food already, and it's filling her up, and she's having like a nice time. And who do we have here now? We have... What's Yusuf complaining about? Who knows? Anyway, so Bradley Nightingale is sitting here, a distant relative. And he's having a meal with Katerina Lynx, who's now an adult in this world. And she's actually put on a bit of weight. I'm not sure that her cut-off top suits her as much anymore. But yeah, that's just my preference. Who's this? Cyril Rymead. He's having a meal with Talon Haas-Munch, and he's the grandson, I think, his grandson of Micah Haas from City Living. No, from Get Together. He's still got her look. You can tell within his nose and his face into it. So yeah, he's either a grandson or a great-grandson. Is she drinking that coffee? Yes, she is. That's good, because they're not going to force her to the table. Perfect. But she's pretty much full now, so I'm going to send her home, because I want to do other things at home before everyone goes to bed. So I'll see you back there. Okay, so Ruby is now home, and let's get her inside. And let's just quickly check on what people are doing. Okay, this is what happens when you don't look after them. Everyone's eating breakfast, which is not good, but it doesn't really matter. Brun is having some fruit and yogurt parfait, and Finn is actually on the computer. He's browsing the web. He's quite tired. It is after midnight anyway, so yeah, let's go to bed. That's not his bed. Sometimes they seem to forget which beds they're assigned to. Yeah, he has got it claimed, so that's a bit weird. What about Lysa? Lysa is eating some spinach frittata, but she can go to bed as well. And I don't mind if she doesn't finish her spinach frittata, because she's already quite full. What about Lyle? I think it's a similar thing, but he's eating cake, it looks like. Eat cake. Let them eat cake. And they did. Is that his homework? Nope. Must be Finn's. It won't be Lysa's, because she doesn't seem to do homework, but yet she doesn't have any problem with her grades. So, I don't know why that is, but okay. She doesn't do any homework ever. Anyway, so you need to go to bed as well. Did you do your homework? No, he already did it. We know that. This is like the second time I've looked, because I quite like Lyle doing his homework, even though, as we see from Lysa, it doesn't actually matter. So, right, Brun is so tired he's going to sleep on the couch. Let's get him into bed. Ruby is just chatting on the computer, I think. Now she's browsing the web. She was a little bored. But yeah, so there's Belle. I don't know if we've seen her yet in this episode. She's doing well. Belle is well. And Ruby is now petting her. And Ruby's going to ask what's wrong. Something must be wrong, right? Ruby was going to ask what's wrong. Come back. I bet you what was wrong was that she needed some affection. And so that's why the what's wrong command disappeared, because she wasn't wrong anymore. But yeah, Ruby wanted to watch a movie, but I think she can go to bed. But hey, I think we've seen enough of this episode. I know it's a pretty quiet episode. Nothing really dramatic happened, right? Well, they went to that restaurant. But yeah, I just wanted you to catch up with the family. Let me just pause it a sec. I just want to show you as well that I moved the washing line off the back of their balcony. And also they've got a couple of plants, new plants. They've got green beans and bell peppers. They came along with season's expansion. Looks like the garden needs some attention though. Otherwise the plants are exactly the same as they were previously. And so now we have the washing line downstairs. Whoa! It's finally dry. Actually, let's get someone to take it in. Let's do Lyle. Actually, what are you cancelled about? It's too late. I've had problems with the washing not drying, so I'm really glad to actually be able to put it away dry. And that's only happened now that I've stuck it underneath here, which is a shame because I had it out here like in a heat wave and it didn't seem to dry it. So I think there's something not quite ideal there. I think there could be some tweaking that needs to be done. Because I think it should dry a lot faster in a heat wave. Because like in my case, when I put washing out during a heat wave over here or just a very hot day over here, it dries like within a couple of hours maximum. It's just amazing. I always wish I had more to wash. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will come back for another episode soon. And yeah, it's a couple of days time, it's going to be Finn's birthday, so if I don't do an episode before then, I will definitely do an episode for Finn's birthday, so don't worry about that. Anyway, take care and goodbye.